Hello everyone, welcome to the ichimokucharts.com daily analysis for the S&P 500 for Thursday, May 9th, 2013. Well, a continuation of the trend to the upside today and a candle that's made a higher high and a higher low. A black-bodied candle, however, so we have continuation of the trend, but we have a somewhat of a change in momentum. For the previous 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 consecutive trading days we had white body candles, and to varying degrees the buyers were able to maintain net upside momentum. Today we've had a change of that sentiment, and we see the sellers making some bearish downside net change in terms of momentum, so we have a change in sentiment in the market. So the black body denotes the sellers making some net bearish progress on the day between the open and the close. We've also seen the market close down between the midpoint and the low, so control of this market has swung from the buyers to the sellers, although the sellers haven't taken strong control because they failed to close the market down towards the low when they were trading there, and the buyers came back in and bought the market back. So the sellers did lose some commitment, but they still maintained control that they had when the market was trading down around those lows, but lost some commitment. So this story here today is about not necessarily about the sellers taking control, because it's not strong control, but the story here is really about the buyers losing control, and they had very strong control for the previous 2 trading days. So this does set this market up for a potential change of trend to the downside, so we do need to be watching the low of this candle for a potential lower high and lower low. Now, in terms of the Fibonacci extension, and here for the second consecutive day, we see the market testing around the 261.8% level at 1633. The high of this market tested just above there to 1635 and was strongly rejected from that area. We now have the short-term dynamics in terms of supply and demand favouring the sellers, so this does suggest that there is good potential for a change of trend to the downside, but as with all changes of trend, we do require confirmation, so we will be looking for a potential lower high and lower low. In terms of the Fibonacci retracement, we're in an expansive mode of that. 2 trading periods ago we broke out above the 261.8% in a very bullish manner, and we are seeing some sort of follow through, but a day today where the buyers have lost control and commitment, and this does suggest that there is potential for a change of trend, but without this interaction with a Fibonacci level, we do have a target at the 423.6% level at 1650. So if this trend does continue trending up, then that is a target for us, but with the buyers no longer supporting this uptrend that the market's in, it's just raised some doubt about whether the market will test to that level. Now, in terms of Ichimoku, obviously a bullish market in the long-term time frame, with the market trading above the cloud, and that's this blue area here. The market is trading a fair way up above the cloud, and as I mentioned yesterday, is looking a little bit overextended, so it didn't surprise to see some selling come in and for the buyers to lose control of this market for the trading day. So this does set the market up for a potential change of trend, but we do require confirmation of that. In terms of the medium-term time frame, the market is trading above the Kijun Sen, so we're bullish in the medium-term time frame and bullish in the short-term time frame by trading above the Tenkan Sen, the green line here, and the Chikou span here is above the corresponding price action. So it's confirming all of this bullishness that we're seeing in this market at the moment. So what the scenario moving forward for this market looks a little bit like this: that we have bullishness in all 3 time frames. We've seen the buyers lose some control. The sellers are attempting to take control here. Confirmation of that will be a candle with a lower high and a lower low. There's a possibility of the market initially testing down to around this 1620 level, an area that was where we saw some minor price rejection, so some possibility for some support there. If the market does trade down through there, we should have very, very strong support at the Tenkan Sen, which is just below the 1610 level at 1608, and that has been pointing up sharply, reflecting solid upside momentum, and 9 times out of 10 that is an area when we do have strong upside momentum, an area that the market does find very strong support, so we will be looking to that area. Below there we also have very strong support around the 1600 level, previous strong resistance, and will now has the potential to change character. But really at the moment we do need confirmation of a change of trend, lower higher, lower lower. If we see the market test up above the high early with very bullish trading, there is a possibility of the market trading higher to the Fibonacci levels, but this is all about confirmation of either continuation or a change of trend in the first time frame, either to the upside or to the downside.